Just
Jiri's going home.
answer the question, but okay, just I think Izzy will handle that, and that's all what I've got. Yeah, let's go.
Yes, sir.
I think Dricus. I like the guy. We have good relationship. He is good everywhere. Like he's maybe this matchup is similar like my matchup against Hooker. So Adesanya is high level striker, but so wrestling is jiu-jitsu. I think not super. I don't know, but I can thinking about that. Like not this that jiu-jitsu and wrestling is not the same level like striking. So if Dricus take him down, then fight will be much easier than for him. And I think like the power is much different to Adesanya and Dricus. So my prediction is like Dricus will win this fight.
Crazy. I think it's going to be a great fight. I'm a big fan of Izzy. I met Dricus a few days ago. Cool guy. I hope it's a hell of a match.
You see that fight actually playing out between Israel and Dricus?
I'm usually chomping at Israel's heels and sparring, trying to piss him off, but I just stay away from the cob during this fight camp. He's just hitting like an absolute truck. I can't be bothered anymore.
I think Izzy's really good, as everybody knows. I think he's going to hit him. He's going to be able to find a way to put his hands on him to start with, and then I think Dricus is going to keep pushing and then eventually walk onto a really devastating shot.
Yeah, man, there's so many good fights. I'm looking forward to watching all the Aussies and New Zealanders, Anzacs going out there. So I can't wait for that. But, the main event, with the bad blood and everything that's happening, like, obviously, I'm really interested to see what happens with that.
Oh, Izzy all day, man. Izzy should get him done in one. Let's go.
I think it's going to be a great fight, but I have to back my boy Izzy. I got a bet with Dricus on the rugby union, so hopefully he'll win that too.
He's getting a couple rugby, some of the Springboks guys walking him out to his fight.
Not if they get smashed on Saturday.
Yeah, for this fight camp, it's been intense, and it's also been very. It's definitely brought the best out of Izzy. Seeing him prepare for a guy that he doesn't like, and it's triggering. It's triggering when someone's saying that you're not an African champion, or you're not African born, and knowing Izzy for a long time, and moved to New Zealand at a young age, being in a small town called Rotorua where there's not many Africans, and you've been told that you don't belong in Rotorua in New Zealand because you stick out, and then being told that you don't belong in Africa. You're going for someone's identity, and when you're poking a bear like that, it's only going to bring the best out of Izzy, because this is more than personal. This is tapping into who he is as a person. So that's the energy that is brought into this camp, and we feed off that, me and Dan, and just to be in the trenches with everyone at City Kickboxing. We're all here. There's a lot of us here. We're all in the all over here for a reason, and ready to go to war.
Dan said that Israel's hitting so hard this camp that he's like not even bothered sparring with him just because of how bigger and stronger he's been.
Oh, 100%. I'm glad I'm in the flyweight. In the small division at sparring, we split the groups up. So I'm just watching from afar and just, inspired and ready to, get in there and do the three-peat.
Yeah, that's a fantastic matchup. Super excited for that one too. Dricus, we all know, is a bit awkward on the feet, but it works for him. And he's strong. He's powerful. Like, I doubted him when he fought Whittaker. I thought that Whittaker was going to run right through him, but obviously not. He proved me wrong. And then I thought the same thing with Strickland. I thought Strickland was going to run right through him, and again he made me a believer. But again, Izzy is Izzy. So I think Izzy's just on a whole nother level into the striking department, and I just think he's just cleaner, crisper, and I think he finds a massive finish if Dricus comes aggressive the way he usually does.
I'm obviously rooting for Israel being here in Australia. You know, I would love to see him get the win in front of a relative home crowd and get that belt back.
Izzy?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been lucky enough to spend a fair bit of time around Adesanya. He's a superstar person and he's a superstar athlete. And from the moment I walked into the hotel and saw him this week, he just has a different energy about him. There's something about him that's like electric. And this isn't taking anything away from him. I might even have just been a reflection of my own energy in Sydney, but in Sydney that wasn't there, I felt. And as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh, this man's on.
Crazy fight. Yeah, I've been going back and forward all week on who I think's going to win. I think I'm going to go with Izzy and Zax.
What a main event. It's incredible. I don't know how the fight's going to go. It's going to be an interesting one. But yeah, it's a huge main event. I think Adesanya is going to take it and upset a lot of people, and it's going to be epic.